shine. I'm ready to shine, yeah. I'm ready to shine. I'm ready to shine, yeah. My niggas ain't on and they on, so you know we here to get that. Y'all niggas say shoot your shot, with a Draco, no kickback. There's soldiers out here on the block, serving this and that. My nigga, it's okay if you ain't never been through that.
Champ is here. Hey, the champ is here. What's good with it? This your boy Surf H, man. This is Champ Talk Reactions. Over here, we react to everything popping, moving, grooving, and shaking in the community and the culture. The culture is who we do it for, and it's like that. It just is what it is. How we living, how we doing. How we living, how we... I'm good. Thanks for asking, because I know you asked. Y'all ain't rude. Y'all ain't rude, man. I know y'all asked your boy, man. But listen, we got some thought-provoking conversation today. We got some thought-provoking conversation today. Listen, man, thanks to these guys from the Nice and Neat podcast, man. They introduced the topic of space in relationships. Huh? Where does your mind go? Say your partner, your wife, your boo, your woman, your husband, your... Listen, whatever it is, you know what you call them. Your sweet lady. Listen, if that person comes to you and tell you that they need space, where does your mind go? How do you receive and how do you perceive that? That's a bar. Listen, how do you receive and how do you perceive that? All right. Does your mind go to, is this the end of the relationship? Because you need a sabbatical away from us. Does it go to take a little bit of space? We'll talk about it later. You go upstairs, I'll be downstairs. Right? And then, do you guys think about healthy space in relationships? What do you look at as healthy space in relationships? And what would you consider unhealthy space in relationships? And how much space is too much? Listen, man, how much space is too much space? So listen, man, that's the type of conversation that we on today. This is the type of conversation, man, that'll make a person grow. You know, you might have had one perspective, but then when you heard this, you was like, hey, you know what? I like that. I like what they just said right there. That's a great point. That might be something that I can implement. Because we all here for the embetterment of each other. And so like I like conversations like this, man. And I listen, and I appreciate each and every one of y'all, man. Listen, put your comments down in the comment section, man. Let me know what you think about the video. I am gonna let you know right here, dog, as a PSA. These brothers right here, because they're thinking, it takes them a minute to get the whole thought out. So I am gonna have to stop in between what they're saying a couple of times, a few times. So just bear with me, man. Don't hurt me. Just bear with me. Take this little walk with the champ, man. Let's see what we got going.
You guys define space how you want to define space.
With space, your success.
Yes. Like if your partner came up to you, because I feel like the question is, it can go anywhere, right? So I'm going to ask you, if your partner came up to you and they say, I need space, what does that mean to you?
Yeah. I'm going to interpret it as she needs to spend time away from me. That's what I'm going to interpret. Like, oh, I need to go on a trip. Or
Hell no.
I need to, I need to get away from you.
Listen, I'm letting you know now. If the first thing that comes to mind is a trip, yo, you bugging. That's just wild to me, bro. If the first thing that your mind went to is a trip, what kind of space are we in right now? Like, what is really going on?
That's how I'm going to receive it. And if you're not really in tune with your emotions, that really affects you. Okay. But I don't think space always is literally, I want to get away from you. I said, okay, if you want space from me, you could take space away from me in small ways. Like, we don't have to watch TV on the same couch all the time.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have to be up every time we're in the house and I'm not doing nothing and you're not doing nothing. We don't have to be together.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Listen, man, that's that healthy space I was talking about right there. Listen, baby, You like to watch Bad Girls Club. I don't. But I like to watch some shows that you don't like to watch. I like to watch Game of Thrones alone, like stuff like that, man. And you might not be into all that, so I get it. I get it. But like that, and that's that time where I can be upstairs, you can be downstairs, or vice versa. You know what I mean? We don't always have to be up under each other, but we still love each other and we want to be together. So when that time comes, we right back at it and we gonna watch our shows that we like to watch together. That's for sure.
Take your space. Go do something that you want to do. Like we don't have to text all day. That's space.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? Like just having just the mental space. Like nah, you good. Go to the gym. Go do that's space. But if she come to me and say, hey, we need space, then I'm gonna ask, okay, well, why do you feel like you need space? And what type of space are you talking about? Because if you really need space, we can move the furniture around. We can move the furniture around. You know what I'm saying? I can move this table, we can create space. I'm really good at organization.
Yo, I'm gonna create space however you need it. That's what bro said. I'm gonna create this space however we need it right now, and we just go figure it out. Do I need to put the old divider up, dog, like we used to do on the army trips? Like I need some space.
Incredible.
I'm really good at organization.
I'm really good at that. We can create space. All right. But I need to know, like, what you mean when you want space? Do you need time away from me because you feel like you're losing your identity? Do you need time away from me because you need to figure things out? And we had to figure out why you want space first before it's just like, yo, go take your space. Nah.
Yo, I'm not even gonna lie to you though, man. The whole losing your identity thing in a relationship, man. If you bringing in the healthy things that you were doing when you were single, you bringing in the healthy habits, then you should be fine. You should not feel like that. You should not feel like you lost yourself. If you were an avid reader and you were a part of a book club and you did that every week before you got into the relationship, but now you compromised and you made that once every 2 weeks or once every 3 weeks, you still feel like yourself. But if you was at the club Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, church in the morning, club at night, listen, if you thought and now you're in a relationship and you can't do that, because that person is like, yo, I don't want to be with somebody who at the club all the time. You're gonna feel like you lost yourself. We all done been there. I done brought some unhealthy habits into relationships too. We all done been there. But that's not gonna yield the results that we say we want. And that's just what it is. You just gonna have to hold that L.
It's funny when you say, what does that mean to you? The first thing you said was like, okay, well, maybe you need to take a trip. My initial thought was like, okay, maybe just go over there, and I'll just stay over here. I'll just stay over here.
That was the first thing I thought.
Because when I hear space, to me, it just sounds like I just need some time alone.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. It doesn't necessarily mean like I gotta leave here, or I need to literally spend time away from you for days at a time. It just, hey, right now, like I need some time to collect my thoughts, and I could really just use some peace and quiet.
Yeah.
Right.
And so when I hear I need some space, that's what I think about. I guess we would have to be in a rocky place for me to be like,
I need some space.
and then me to think, oh, I guess you got to go take a trip, or I guess I need to leave.
Yeah.
Hey, excuse me, miss. And I'm not saying I saw you from across the room. I'm talking about I beg your pardon. If the first thing that come to mind is a trip, bro, that just wowed me out. I just can't believe he said that. Like, bro, where we at right now? Where you at right now, man, when you filming this? Like, where was your mental at? Like, what happened before you got to the studio?
You know what I mean? But considering the healthy space that my wife and I are in, if I hear that, I'm gonna think, okay, well, she just needs a couple hours to herself.
Yeah.
Let me get out. Let me go take a drive, and I'll be right back.
I guess
Right.
if you gotta go take a trip to get some space, you're in a bad place.
You in a bad place.
Yeah.
You in a bad.
Now it registered to him. He like, damn, you know what? You right. Like, come on, bro. We all heard it, man. I'm just letting you know. We all heard it.
place.
If that's the space you need.
Yeah,
For sure.
Because
Because that's not even taking a trip just for leisure and just because we do this once a year. That's like, I need a trip to get away and go, nah, that's a bad place. You're right. For sure.
it's funny. I saw on Instagram this couple, and they were like, the video was of this dude packing his wife a lunch and bringing it out to her, and she had like a an RV and she was gonna get on the road, and it was just like the caption on the video said like, saying I need space isn't a bad thing. You know what I mean? It's healthy for our relationship. And I'm thinking like, I hear that, but like I could not imagine sending my wife off on a road trip where she's driving by herself for doesn't matter how long. That to me, that doesn't equate to good space between us.
I'm with you. I'm with you. Yo, fellas, ladies, like, what's up? Y'all, listen, how y'all feel about that right there? Bro, it's no way. Already as a man, I'm already feel like, damn, because part of my job is protection. Like, and I'm not saying that nothing can happen while I'm there, but I will feel better knowing that I'm there because I feel like I can give you a sense of security, right? And just know that I can protect my family, my woman, my boo. Like I can do those things. But to just have you out on the road, we just got into an argument, we bickered a little bit. Now you out on the road for 3-4 days by yourself. Like anything can happen. You just took all like come on now. All protection just went out the window. And I'm not saying that you can't protect yourself. I'm just saying like what I'm supposed to be doing is just went out the window.
Or a healthy outcome.
That to me, anything could happen. Yeah. Anything could happen on the road, whether something happens to you or whether you're just in a vulnerable state. That to me, I thought that was really odd. But clearly it's something that people are constantly talking about. Space.
Nah, that wasn't odd. That was wild.
How do they create healthy space within the relationship?
Duke, you said something that I think is extremely important.
The small spaces.
The small spaces. Yeah. I think when somebody wakes up and they want, first of all, I don't think space out of frustration is healthy. Mm-mm. I don't think us separating away from each other, especially if there's no violence that's being implemented, there is nothing but us trying to solve it and we just trying to figure it out and we just can't figure it out right now. I don't think saying I need to take a sabbatical from our relationship is kind of what's going to help me, right? Now, if you just kind of go and you're like, I'm going to go grab dinner with the fellas tonight and I just need some fellas time right quick, and you come back home, that's different. But when you're like, yo, I need to go away and I need to be away and I need to think away, it's hard for me to grasp that as well. Mm-hmm. Dude, I feel like those moments happen when you don't take those small spaces,
right?
Of, hey, I'm going to go take a walk around the block by myself. Your partner would be like, what's wrong? Oh, nothing's wrong. I'm just going to go grab this fresh air by myself. Do you want me to go? Nah.
Yo, though, I gotta ask though, if your person tell you, your woman, your boo, your man, whatever it is, whatever you call them. Nah, but if they told you that they wanted to take a walk around, just get some fresh air. And then you ask, like, yo, you want me to come with you? Like, and they said no. How would you feel about that? Would you be okay with that? Like, would you be like, oh damn, like what happened? Or would you be like, hey, get your little air, you feel me, and bring your ass back?
I'm just gonna go grab that, right? And I feel like small, healthy spaces of space is important. And I feel like that's when you don't necessarily need to say, hey, we need to get away from each other. I had an old head, he told me, it was like, man, we always try to ask about the secrets of success when it comes to relationships and marriage. And we all are, oh, you're married. Me and Duke, we want to be in the space of being married. And we all, at the end of the day, want to be in healthy, happy, loving relationships. So I'll just ask him like, hey man, like, what's the secret? And he was just like, you really want to know the secret? And he just looked at me like I was silly. I'm like, yeah, what's the secret? And he was like, don't leave. I'm like, don't leave. Like, don't leave. When you mad, don't leave. When she's mad, don't leave. When you guys aren't getting along, don't leave. Sit in that. You guys don't got to sit next to each other, but sit in that. Sit in that. And you guys figure it out in that space, and then you guys could take some space. But take space when y'all good, though. Don't take space when y'all bad. I feel like there's a lot of mistakes that can happen.
It's crazy. In relationships, you got to almost kind of always do the hard things. And taking space when you're in a bad spot is the easy thing to do.
It is.
You know what I mean? Like we talk about all the time about being comfortable, being uncomfortable, and that's a situation where you got to find comfort in that while you're finding space. You can't run from that. You know what I mean? It's too easy to run. We got to step up to the hard things in life, in my opinion.
Now that's facts, man. Listen, man, you already know that it's gonna be some trying times, man. You know, and that is a quote that I've heard a few times, bro, and it's always stood out to me. The being you gotta be comfortable being uncomfortable, man. I gotta see who that's by, but I'm just saying, like, I've heard that a few times, and it's just true. Because if you always feel comfortable in every situation, man, every situation, the first moment of you feeling any type of, being uncomfortable, discomfort, like, you gonna be like, yo, I'm out. And like bro said, that's the easiest thing to do. Like, but if you can work through it, and it doesn't mean that it's gonna be easy, but it doesn't always mean that it's gonna be hard either. But I'm just saying, at the same time, like, you can do it. Like, let's get through this real quick.
You know what I mean?
I also think too, your partner could be like, hey, I need some space. I kind of feel like it might kind of be like, where are you at with it? If you be like, all right, go get that.
Right.
Like, oh.
What kind of space up there?
So it's almost like
Test.
a test.
Yeah, I don't want to say it's just.
It's almost like a statement and a test.
Yeah, it's a statement and it's a test, because it's like, I feel like when a woman decides to be with you, it's always, but fight for me though.
Always with a woman.
Yeah.
Fight for me.
Yep.
Yeah, I said that, but so what? Fight for me. And I feel like we've all been in a space where our girl felt like she needed to leave, or felt like she needed to go and get some space. And it's just like, now we don't do that. And I feel like you could really set the standard and the precedence for the relationship in those tough spots.
Yo, man, I'm gonna end the video there, man. But I hope that y'all took something from this video, man. The video just is starting to really get good, but then they do kind of get, the conversation kind of goes in circles for a little while, man. So I didn't want to play all of that. I wanted to play this part specifically for y'all, man, just so you can see, man, and maybe make you think, that, like, yo, there's some things that I could change, man. You know what I'm saying? Because it's all about having that growth mindset. You know what I'm saying? Trying to be better than you were the day before and all of that, man. And so, like, I'm really here, to make myself better, but then give you guys good content at the same time. And hopefully, like, man, this touch one person. You feel me? And they might feel the same way, man, because it's all about the embetterment of each other, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's how we do it, especially if we want to yield those results that we say that we want, man. And one day, like, you feel me? I'm trying to be a husband. A real husband. And I don't just want to be married. I want to be successfully married. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. That is the key. You know what I mean? But, there's some things I'm going to take away from the video, man. Definitely the small spaces, and just remembering to do those, to keep the healthy spaces in the relationship and keep that unhealthy, you know what I mean? It just is what it is, bro. It got to go. You got to do what you got to do if you want the results that you say you want. And y'all already know what this is, man. Listen, like, comment, subscribe. When you like and you comment, it keeps the video in the algorithm on YouTube. It keeps pushing it out. It keeps pushing the video out, man. Listen, just keep liking, keep subscribing, man. Share the video, because it's the only way that the channel gonna grow. But I appreciate all of y'all, man. It's Team FH, man. Y'all already know it's work time. Y'all already know what it is. The champ is here. I said the champ is here.
Nah, I gotta stay on task. Yeah, I'm on your ass. Why you speeding? Why you going so fast? Why this lifestyle moving so fast?